there when the hero wins. Neo stops a bullet, Luke destroys a Death Star, Iron Man snaps his fingers. But let's be honest, sometimes it just doesn't make sense. How do a few heroes, half broken and outnumbered, beat entire armies, empires and gods? Don't get me wrong, I love a happy ending, but after watching hundreds of these against all odds victories, I can't help but wonder, isn't it getting a little too easy? Let's talk about the unrealistic wins of superheroes and why we keep buying tickets anyways. The illusion of hope. We watch heroes because they remind us of what we wish we could be. The brave one who stands up when everyone else gives up. Writers know that. They're not showing us reality, they're selling us hope. When Neo dodges bullets or the Avengers assemble on one last time, it's not about logic, it's about the moment where we believe again. Even when everything says no, the story gives us one reason to still say yes. It's emotionally satisfying, and that's the key. Hollywood doesn't sell realism, it sells redemption. But here's the problem. If every story ends the same way, how long before hope starts to feel like predictability? The math makes no sense. Let's talk numbers. In Endgame, Thanos had thousands. The Avengers had, a few dozen at best? Even with magic portals and lightning hammers, physics still exists. In Star Wars, the rebels took down an entire empire with a small fleet and hope. Hope is great, but it doesn't deflect lasers. And in the Matrix, Neo is fighting a system designed to never lose. Yet, because he's the one, the code conveniently bends. Don't misunderstand, it's thrilling, but sometimes the writers treat destiny like a cheat code. The stakes disappear because we know the hero can't lose. So when we sit there watching, deep down we already know the ending. It's not suspense anymore, it's ritual. And that's where the fantasy starts cracking. The comfort of predictability. Think about it. When was the last time a superhero movie really surprised you? You can predict the story beats before the trailer ends. There's always a moment of defeat, the emotional pep talk, the last minute power up, and the victory. It's comforting, especially in a world full of chaos, inflation, war, heartbreak. But comfort has a price. When every hero survives, we stop believing in danger. We don't fear for them because we know that they'll come back for the sequel. And if there's no fear, there's no thrill. A story without consequences is like a meal without flavor. But what if the hero didn't make it this time? What if the good guys lost? What makes Infinity War one of the most talked about Marvel movies? Because the heroes lost. It shocked us, it hurt, but it was real. For once, the bad guys won. And we were forced to sit with that, to feel the silence, the grief, the powerlessness. That's what makes loss powerful. It makes the next victory mean something. Without failure, triumph feels empty. Imagine if Star Wars ended with rebels destroyed, leaving a message about tyranny and sacrifice. Or if the Matrix ended with Neo dying permanently, his sacrifice sparking a rebellion years later. It wouldn't be feel good, but it would be unforgettable. Balance between fantasy and reality. The best story mix both fantasy and consequence. Because even in fantasy, we crave truth. Peter wins, but he's exhausted. He loses friends, love, and peace of mind. That's a kind of victory that sticks with us. Or the Dark Knight, Batman wins, but Gotham sees him as a villain. And that's what makes it feel real. We don't want heroes to lose. We just need them to struggle in a way that feels human, because that's where we see ourselves. Why we still love it anyways. Even when it's unrealistic, we keep showing up. Because we want to believe that no matter the odds, good will always find a way. It's not about logic, it's about longing. A reminder that even when the world feels unfair, courage still matters. So maybe that's the point. We know it's fantasy, but maybe fantasy is how we keep hope alive. So the next time you watch a hero rise from the rubble, just remember, it's not about winning every fight. It's about why they keep fighting. Because in the real world, that's a victory that actually counts.